Welcome, great and lovely people of Biafra, lovers of freedom. The PM Simon Ekpa case was taken in court yesterday in Finland, being the 11th day of June 2025. And these three people you are seeing on your screen, Isaac Kalu, Williams Mukedi, and Pastor Uduchi, they were present in court to testify against our PM Simon Ekpa and invariably against Biafra. So what they have done is to testify against Simon Ekpa and to testify against Biafra. We shall run you down through what happened and transpired in court. But before we go into telling you what transpired in court, I want you to hear a message from someone who was in court yesterday and what he had to say about what transpired when PM saw them, how he felt, who was present, who is representing Nigeria in court to that yesterday. We are going to just listen to him, and then we are going to state some very important facts and then run down on what transpired in court. Let's listen to him.
Grab the microphone and speak to Biafrans.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Loud and clear, please go ahead.
I just want to chip one or two things there because I'm present in the court. I'm one of those
nice one. Go ahead, please.
So, this what I want to pass as information is that these three saboteurs that came to court today to testify against our leader.
No. To testify against Biafra. Go ahead.
Yes, to testify against Biafra. So I want to just give you information that the Minister of Interior of the zoo are present in Finland here, pushing these three guys. These three guys are these Urago boys, and what they call it, Chinas and Wuru.
Yeah,
DOS.
I know. Yeah.
But thank God today that God has disgraced them because they didn't expect that Biafrans will be huge in that court today. So when they saw us, they were shivering. So they don't know where to start. And let me tell you that our financial secretary has demolished the zoo in the court when they are interrogating him. In fact, this case is not going anywhere. Our prime minister is coming out. That's the only information I want to pass. Everybody should be happy. What happened in the court today is very, in fact, I don't know how to say it, but I'm very, very happy. And our prime minister himself are very, very happy. When he saw us, he just waving hand to everybody, waving hand, smiling. That is where I know that God have done it again. He is coming out very soon. Everybody should be happy. That is all. These three saboteurs, in fact, they have disgraced themselves and the entire generation because they don't expect what happened today to happen. That is all. I'm present in court today. So that's why I want to chip something there. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Wow. Thank you, Machineke Mazi Udodrege. I'm happy to have someone who is presently in the court. I am very, very, in fact, I am fulfilled. Thank you for coming. Thank you, Machineke Udodrege.
Now, before I run you down through what transpired in court, you have listened to someone who was present in court and you have heard some of the things that happened, but we are going to run you down through the whole things that happened in court. But before I do that, let me place a disclaimer. Let me make this explicitly clear to everyone listening. You see, these three saboteurs, they will begin to plan and begin to say that people will attack them, that Biafrans are going to do this and do that against them. Nobody is after their life. Nobody is after their business or after their properties. They may go and connive with the Nigerian government to burn down their houses and claim that the Biafran people have done that. Nobody, let it stand as a disclaimer that nobody is against them. They have made their choice. The Biafra spirit and the powers that be in Biafra land that govern every Biafran will deal with them accordingly. Nobody is expected to touch them or do anything to them. The gods of the land of Biafra, where they come from, will deal with them appropriately for lying and standing to testify against Biafra. The land of Biafra will deal with them. Nobody will deal with them. So this is a disclaimer to whatever nonsense they will be planning, because we know Nigeria and their modus operandi. They will go and do something and try to blame it on another person. So whatever their plans are, If they want to go and set their mushroom house on fire, that is their own problem. Whatever they want to do, that is their own problem. Nobody is against them. The land of Biafra will deal with them by themselves. Now, let us go into what transpired in court. These people testified against PM Simon Ekpa. But before they did that, they requested that all Biafrans that were in court should leave the court for them to testify against the Biafra. You see, that statement alone tells the judge that these people are lying and that these people were bought over. Remember what the person who was in court said. He said when they saw them, when these three saboteurs saw that Biafrans trooped in court that day, because they weren't expecting Biafrans to be in court, they thought Biafrans are not going to present themselves in court. They thought Biafrans would be afraid. They don't know that Biafrans are solidly behind the PM. So Biafrans who are in Finland and those who came from neighboring countries were present in court. And these people, when they saw them, they became afraid because they know that Biafrans know everything. They know the truth. And they know that whatever they are going to say is a lie in court. And so they requested that Biafrans should leave the court for them to testify against Simon Ekpa. You see, that was when the judge knew that these people were lying. The judge laughed. And he knew, the judge already knows that whatever these people will be saying, that it is all lies. And for you to come and speak against somebody who is fighting for Biafra, and you are putting on the Biafra flag, you are putting on the Biafra regalia, that shows that you are bought over. Number 2 point, that you are bought over. That shows that you were bought over. And so these things are clear to the judge and clear to everybody in court. Both the prosecuting counsel and the defendant who is defending Simon Ekpa, and the prosecuting counsel from Nigeria who is, standing in for Nigeria, they all know that whatever these people are saying are lies, cooked up lies against Simon Ekpa. That is number 1 point. Number 2 point is that the Minister of State for Interior, the Minister for Interior in Nigeria, is present in Finland, as confirmed by our brother who is in Finland. He said the Minister of Interior is in Finland. So this is the man, a Yoruba man. You know everything that the Fulani is doing against everybody in Nigeria, and you was used by Tinubu and the Fulanis to come and try to, what you are trying to do is you are trying to come and fight a lost battle, because it is clear to both, the blind and deaf, that whatever you are doing is all on false pretense. You are doing, the biddings of your paymasters, who are the ones responsible for all the atrocities happening in the country. How many Fulanis have you captured and sentenced to serious punishment for their crimes, or sentenced to death? How many Fulanis you capture them and then you release them? Terrorists, you capture terrorists and you release them, and then you are coming to Finland to come and say because somebody spoke that people should stand up for themselves and defend themselves, that people should not allow themselves to be killed. Just like that, you are coming to prosecute that person. Shame on you, Olobumi Tunji Ojo, the Minister of Interior of Nigeria. Shame, a very massive shame on you. Your family should be ashamed of you for this act, for coming to represent Nigeria in such a despicable manner. Shame on you. So after these people testified, Biafrans that were there and Biafrans that also came testified in favor of PM Simon Ekpa. And these people, look at them, they are all bending their face. They don't want to come in camera because they know that what they have done is evil. They know that they have committed the highest atrocity in the land. The people of Biafra will remember their faces. Look at them, people of Biafra, look at them. They are the saboteurs. People who went to speak against Biafra in Finland. Look at them. They are the saboteurs. That is why this person, Mojoku, that our eternal leader, Ojuku, gave money and everything. Say, go and try to bring in materials for Biafran soldiers. This man went and squandered the money and began to live a lavish life. More Jeku. Look at the same. That is why sometimes we say some Biafrans are, they are habitual and perpetual saboteurs. Did you see the recent battle in Okigwe? It was a Biafran that brought them. The Nigerian soldiers later bite him because they said he took them to a place where they would ambush them. This is a Biafran, a saboteur from Okigwe, leading the Nigerian army. When we tell you these stories, you think it's a joke. If you are a saboteur, remove your hands. Remove the monkey's hand from the soup pot. Remove the monkey's hand from the soup pot before that monkey's hand will turn into a human being's hand. Remove the monkey's hand from the soup pot. So hopefully the case of Mazi Simon Ekpa will continue. Hopefully in the next 2 days or so. I think so. I think it will progress fast, and then we are hoping very soon that Simon Ekpa will be released. Simon Ekpa will be free. Simon Ekpa will be free. So, Biafran people, continue in your prayers. Continue in whatever you are doing to ensure that there is peace in Biafra land. But there is one thing I would like all of us to know and have at the back of our mind, is that Biafra, United States of Biafra, has been redeclared, and the next and only step is the defense and the total takeover and control of Biafra territory. How do we do this? Through the Biafra Liberation Army. This is the only true next step. Recognition is very wonderful. Recognition can come the same time while you are trying to take control over your territory. But then the control of your territory supersedes every other thing at this moment. Redeclaration has occurred. Taking over your territory is the next step. And this is why sometimes, tears come down through my eyes, because I know if the PM was still with us, all this, backlash will not happen. There will be a direction. There will be a way forward. And anybody who does not want to align to what is available would be moved out, and Biafrans will continue their way. Hopefully the PM will be out soon and things will normalize. Things will go as supposed. Thank you, Biafrans, for listening. This is Biafra First. We will bring you more information, because there are more informations that will follow.